Hey, fabulous teachers. I wanted to highlight my distance learning HyperDoc for everybody. I do have this for a free download on Teachers Pay Teachers, and I'll post it here as well. I'm a big believer in, don't recreate the wheel, but if you want to, feel free to. And so here is just a Google Doc. And you can also do this on Word if you're more comfortable with that. And up here, I just put the course calendar, spring 2020, because that's where we're at right now. And so like you could highlight this and put your name on it. And then this is just a table inserted, and I'm bookmarked by each date. I'm at a school district that right now we're on AB calendar days, and so I would post like March 23rd and 24th together because one's an A and one's a B. If you see your kids every day, you could easily just undo that. Or you could do it by like week 1. This is what we do week 1, this is what we do week 2. And I have it a couple of different ways here. So unit and section, you could put, like unit 1, in the title or whatever you're doing. Honestly, on mine, I took that column out. I actually took this column out, and I just put my class notes there. And then our graded assignment, and that just helps kids keep track of, yep, graded, did it, check mark. Any resources, so especially for our core teachers, or my sister's a math teacher, so I always think of math. You always have these great YouTube videos or Khan Academy or anything like that. And I know they're out there for almost every subject now. But you can post like, hey, here's another way to make, solve this equation, or here's this or that for students and parents to complete. And then if students wanted to put like, X there that they did it, another thing that could happen in this column is students could actually insert their work. So a link to their PowerPoint or a link to this. Now, for that to work in that manner, when you post this to Google Classroom or you share this, this part will not be editable, okay? So you would have to have it all done. I personally change things as every day goes on, not to be confusing, but right now we're doing distance learning for 3 weeks. It might be extended, it might be, however that's handled depending on our current situation. So I try to outline it, but that's not always the case. So let me show you mine. My specific scope for one of my classes this spring. I have everything posted from the beginning of the semester because I've been using this from the beginning of the semester. And so they have all my PowerPoints, so you can see, like it's listed unit and section. And if you click there, right, they have a link to my PowerPoint. To do this is really easy. So you would type in whatever the word is. So like if I do change the world, and then you can hit Control K, or you could hit your right arrow and you could do insert link. So let me go back to editing mode. Okay, so you can see if I highlight that and do Control K, this would pop up, and you could browse anything on your Google Drive. You can also, if you don't like the control handle, so you can right click. On a Chromebook, it would be a 2-finger click. And you could do insert link right there. And it would still browse your Google Drive. And so that's great. And since I don't have recordings for this because we were face-to-face for this, I would, say you have your PowerPoint still and let me know of any questions that you have. And then I can scroll down, and so we can see here would still be the PowerPoint. Here is my recording because I'm one of those that's very big on students need to hear it. and not just read it. That's open to interpretation. And so here they still have my voice. They still have me as the teacher helping facilitate them learning in their house environment rather than a school environment. And you can kind of see like, and I talk about it on my recording, that, for these 2 class days, we're doing the same lesson and the graded assignment is due on the second day. And so that way it's still paced for them. Any additional resources I wanted to put here, like I wanted to link information from the CDC, or I wanted to link information from our local health department, or a Khan Academy video, or whatever that is, you could still put that there. And then here the kids can mark whether they've done it or not. And I just kind of explained this in a video about how that works. And you can see if you scroll down on my PowerPoint or on my Google Doc that you can kind of see I have it planned out for the rest of the semester. I just took that from my personal scope and sequence, and they know all of these dates are subject to change, right? Just like a course syllabus and outline. So that's how that is. I still, refer to them to check to Skyward and make sure that, they're following that. I put a video on how to use this document while we're doing distance learning here. And then at the top is just bookmarks. And so say, it's April 16th. They could do that and go right down to April 16th and it would pop up for them. So I hope this helps, but let me know if you have any questions or you would like to know about any other resources. Y'all have a great one.